Michelangelo's Pieta. Michelangelo created this sculpture in 1499. The scene of the Pietà shows the Virgin Mary holding the dead body of Christ after his crucifixion, death, and removal from the cross, before he was placed in the tomb. Although there may have been other versions of the Pietà, Michelangelo's is the most famous out of all of them. What makes this different is that his looks natural, which left a great impression to many. Some things that might look kind of off would be that Mary is much bigger than Jesus. Had her body been smaller, it may have been very difficult or awkward for her to have held an adult male as gracefully as she did. It is the only piece Michelangelo ever signed. It is important work as it balances the Renaissance ideas of classical time period with naturalism. The drapery serves its practical purpose. It also allowed Michelangelo to display his velocity and superb technique when using a drill to cut deeply into the marble. After his work on the marble was complete, the marble looked less like stone and more like actual cloth because of its natural-looking folds and curves. Have you ever wondered why Michelangelo made the Virgin Mary so young? He sculpted a young and beautiful Mary rather than an older woman around 50 years of age. The reason was that those women who were virgins retained their beauty longer, which meant that the Virgin would not have aged like other women usually do. Mary's expression expresses the heartfelt sorrow of realizing that her son is not in this world anymore. In supporting Christ, the Virgin's right hand does not come into direct contact with his flesh, but instead it is covered with a cloth which then touches Christ's side. This signifies the sacredness of Christ's body. Overall, these two figures are beautiful and idolized, despite their suffering. This reflects the high Renaissance belief in Neoplatonic ideals in that beauty on earth reflected God's beauty. So these beautiful figures were echoing the beauty of the divine. If you would like to see the Pietà in person, today the statue is in new St. Peter's Basilica in Rome.